evening and welcome to this week's Jack Sucks at Life Reddit video. Sad news, the Jack Pack and Jack Ducks at Life figurine are both now officially sold out, so if you did not get them, you have missed out. I'm only joking, April Fools! They're both still available with the links in the description. Wow, that's a relief. It is limited quantities though. They may both be sold out by this time next week. Anyway, we are back on Jack Sucks at Life subreddit, and as I said, it is April Fool's Day, so I'm sure we'll have a few annoying posts this week. Jack, I don't think that says Duck Gang. How did I get that wrong? That's a nightmare. Why did I not notice that? If Jack had different haircuts, right, this will be good. Oh, there's me bald. It feels like something that's going to happen at some point as part of like a YouTube challenge, right? I feel like this guy kind of pulls it off. I don't think I'd look as good as that. I think I've probably got a weirder shaped head. Next up, we've got me with a buzz cut. Alright. Yeah, my head's definitely bigger than that, let's be honest. Me with the taper fades. It's not a great look, that one, for me. I feel like it makes me look fatter as well. We've also got Shaggy. Okay, sometimes my hair gets like that, but I feel like I pull it off better than this person. My head's way too big. Why have you made my head so massive? Then we've got whatever this is. Okay. You keep changing my ears as well. My ears are fluctuating. My ears aren't as tucked in as that. What's going on there? There's me with a Karen haircut. Okay, cool. And then effing pink. Doesn't look as bad as you'd think, to be fair. And then a clown, finally. I like this guy, to be fair. I feel like the outfit matches and everything. Yeah, I like Buzzcut. Let's see what other people thought was the best. Why does he look really good with a Shaggy? I mean, my hair's pretty much like that anyway, right? Prepare for trouble. Make it double. I really like Jack's current hair. I don't know why everyone's saying you should change it. It looks great and attractive. Thanks, Jonah. Good to know. My favorite Jack haircut was this one. Oh god, here we go. You just got Jack rolled. Repost this image on the Reddit to Jack roll some others. No, Jack, please don't jump. We love you. I actually fell trying to get up on this. I kind of just ran at it and put my foot there, and I just bounced immediately backwards and landed on my ass. So I needed to get a leg up from my friend. And some people in the distance saw the whole thing occur. It was very embarrassing. What is this black profile picture for? Oh, look at that. Mysterious. Could it be a secret channel? Let's see if anyone knows the answer. That's a PNG with a transparent background. Transparent background so we can use with multiple pictures. Yeah, that's a really boring but true answer. Cool. Revealed the mystery. Wow! Jack, what happened to your YouTube cookie cutter? I genuinely have literally no idea. It is probably in my drawer, though. I've got a little drawer where we keep baking stuff, so it's probably there. I'll have a rummage at some point. Not right now, though. I'm recording the Reddit video. Guy's done it again. This time, don't think it was an accident. Yeah, he's a little troublemaker there. Look at that. What's he putting his channel animation there for? Scumbag, I've always thought it. Does this count? It's a zigzag toothbrush and multiple pictures. Thank you for all of the different angles of the zigzag toothbrush. What do you mean, does this count? Does it count for what? I assume the only reason this has been posted is because I sometimes collab with a guy called Zigzag on my geography channel. Why is this here, though? This is the worst post. How does it have 236 upvotes? I'm furious. Don't make me regret this post. Ooh, if this post gets exactly 420 upvotes, I'll do whatever top comment says. Also, mods, can you not remove this? It has to do with Jack. How does this have to do with me other than I'm in the template? They've not got to 420 upvotes yet, but the post is pretty new. Let's see what top upvote is at the moment. I am so confused. I'm gonna leave a comment. Buy 10 Jack Ducks at Life figurines. Guys, please upvote this. Yeah, I'll get the ball rolling. Oh, I actually removed the ball from rolling. Yeah, that would be great if you could go ahead and upvote this. This is the first comment I've made on Reddit in about 6 years, so it's a big deal. Oh, speaking of, look who showed up. Yes! Yes, I joined the subreddit today. I'm an old man for sure, but I love this community. Jack reminds me of my sons. We watched Jack together before they both moved out on their own. They don't call every week, but Jack still shows up without fail. Well, that's adorable. You have an epic mustache. Very impressive. Hello, fellow oldie, 49-year-old woman here. Love watching Jack and love this community. It's so nice to see a variety of age groups that are interested in watching my videos. I never really tried to aim my videos at a particular demographic. I just did my own personality. So it's really nice when you hear about a variety of different age groups. What is the context of this image? Wrong answers only. I always forget about this image, and it really is just such a crazy, surreal thing to exist. This is PewDiePie and MrBeast's 100 million play buttons just in my ensuite. They literally belonged and were held by some of the most famous people on YouTube. Well, probably the two most famous people on YouTube, to be fair. And they're just on the floor, inches away from my toilet. Jack really making sure Becky can't touch both 100 mil awards at the same time by taking them everywhere. The actual context, if you're wondering why this image exists, by the way, is I needed to weigh the play button so that I could send into space how much it weighed, because obviously that's really important to know. And the only scales we have in our house are in the toilet. So I carried them both into weigh and then realized how surreal this looked and needed to get a picture of it. Oh my god, I got the first humping plant card. Jack Humping Plant #1. Wow. What a weird thing to be proud of. What are you going to do with it? I'll frame it on my wall if Jack wants me to. Hell yeah, I do. Out of these channels, which one would you like to see? Jack Sucks at Gardening. All right. Jack Sucks at DIY. I would be terrible at that. Jack Sucks at everything. If it was me, I mean, I'm not great at DIY or gardening, but I do feel I could get into gardening and probably produce some quite satisfying and wholesome content. So this is the one I'd pick. I've seen this a few times now. A lot of comments and replies are in German this week. I think it might be an April Fool's attempt that didn't quite catch on enough, where people are trying to mess with me. Jack Sucks at Gardening would actually be fired. And then we just got Gartenbeet 1. Genau. Hat Johannes Schauficht, ich weiß noch, nie auf seinem Kanal hochgelten. Bin schon ganz neugierig, lol. Jack, look at my glitched card. Image 2. Okay. It's just a pretend little screenshot. Can Jack say bottle of water? Yes. Is this like a bottle of water? Is it like a British thing? Better than the US. Bottle of water. Wow, I must say how good the posts are this week. This is definitely feeling like it's going to be a shorter Reddit video. Jack, have you ever felt weird or uncomfortable while filming a video? Definitely at some point. I'm not sure I can remember anything specific. Probably when he failed to say success. Yeah, he got visibly red when that happened. That was embarrassing, to be fair. I was quite humiliated. These thumbnails are getting creepier. I don't think that one's too bad. Some of Oscar's thumbnail faces are a bit intense. I think they're much better than they used to be. Maybe I do look a bit scary though. 2-year difference. I used artificial intelligence to make Jack fan art and OMG, I'm haunted forever. And then this is 2 years later. Well, the other one looks more like me. Who's this guy? That's rubbish. That's nothing like me. Yeah, he looks like a real person, but he doesn't look like me. I don't get this kind of AI at all. I see no point in it. What on earth did I just watch? What are we doing? Oh, he's getting a little smackaroon. It's just a little cheeky one. Posting again because nobody saw. No, I'm not a huge fan of the speech bubble, but the art's nice. He's done a lovely job on my hair. To those who bought a Jack Ducks at Life, which free pin did you get? Answers will be turned into a pie chart. Warrior duck with axe. A wizard. A couple of zombie ducks. Wish I got a zombie duck. I got a Mexican wrestler duck. I want a different one. The long channel name, if every word was reversed. What? Jack's tragic non-YouTube non-channel without boring timelessness. Whoa. This has blown me away. So that's the opposite of Jack's epic YouTube channel verse. It's made me forget the name. Jack's epic YouTube channel full of fun times and fun. Okay. Without boring timelessness or boring non-goodbye Rick hug. Doesn't have everything off. You are inferior non-channel. You don't have less non-characters. None without Jack's non-tube non-channel separated. Boo less non-character less than Jack excels in death. Jack excels in nothing. This is so weird. Jack Smith non-Welsh. Jack excels in ignorance. Jack excels in blankness. Sam smells of rotten eggs. Jack excels in silent monk. What's the opposite of silent monk? Do you have the original? Jack sucks a pop-up pirate? What? So apparently the opposite of Jack excels in silent monk is Jack sucks at pop-up pirate. I don't quite understand how. Is the opposite of a pirate a monk? Maybe. Possibly. Yeah? Do you think politicians receive play buttons? I think politicians would probably receive play buttons if they requested them, but I reckon generally they don't, because it's just not something that's on their radar. I feel like Donald Trump would probably request his if he knew about it, though. I bet they do. YouTube just treats them like any other channel. Yeah, probably. I don't see why not. Yeah, but like, who receives them? I imagine they're secretaries or something. Most likely whoever manages the channel. To be fair, a lot of political channels might not be monetized, so they might not be in the partner program, and therefore maybe wouldn't get the notification about it. Whoa, I paid the guy that got the disappointed KSI card $100 and got the card in return. This is cool for me to see. This is the first trade I have witnessed, and I was really curious, like, what are the value of these sort of unique cards? And I guess now we know it is $100, which is kind of crazy to think about. That's a lot of money, but this is a unique one-of-one card, hand-drawn by me. That's a very complicated way to say that you bought it. That's a fair point. It's like you needed to make up a word card. I paid the guy that got the disappointed KSI card $100 and I got the card in return. 5 ideas for April Fool's titles since the next Reddit video is on April Fool's Day. Ooh, okay. Oh. Right. I was excited then for some good ideas. Disappointed Odu. What? Is JJ's head actually that small, or have you, like, blanked a bit of him out? Surely his whole head did not fit under that shadow, right? I have a Turd Boy 420 mobile card. Oh, so the Turd Boy mobile, number 420. That is actually pretty epic. And you got a number 2 one. Yeah, that's definitely going to add value to that card. That's nice. Jack in the Pool fan art. Do you know what? If you take a look at the original, you've actually nailed that. Like, the hair is spot on, exactly the same. Jack, are you going to watch a Minecraft movie when it comes out, or when it is streaming? Oh, yeah, it's called a Minecraft movie, isn't it, rather than the Minecraft movie. Am I gonna watch it? Probably not. I debated, like, ironically going to the cinema with some friends, but I realized that the reality of that was probably less fun than the idea. I dare say I will give this one a miss. But it does come out the same day that I released Jack's Fam Episode 1, my first ever Minecraft video, April 4th, so perhaps I should go see it. Maybe it's destiny, you know? And you know what? That's just reminded me, back in, I'm guessing probably 2011, I actually started filming a Minecraft movie trailer, you know, like my Angry Birds movie trailer for Sam Swell's Apricots. I remember it snowed, and I was like, this is perfect, because I'll set it in a snow biome. I think it was on my dad's camcorder. What's he done with that? I'm gonna ask him about that, see if I can track it down. Jack saved my life. Today during my physics class, my teacher asked me to name the 2 moons of Mars, and because of Jack, I knew the answers. Do you know what? There will be so many of you out there that can name. I'm not even gonna say them, because I know that you know them. That is such a random bit of trivia that will just pop up at some point, hopefully, for everybody. How many countries have you said cheers bud in? -3. I haven't had a chance to say cheers bud to anybody yet, because I've still not been on a bus. England, France, Germany, Scotland, Wales, and New Zealand. Fair play. If Jack sees this post, it means Kai has to put a secret like goal in the Reddit video right now for 1 frame. That sounds like a terrible idea. I can't consent to it. Jack, what's your recent emojis? Ooh, that's a question. Wow, it's a bit of a variety, to be fair. There's a few custom ones. So, for example, there's a tiny, tiny picture of me in a hat. Guys, what should we name this white guy with glasses and brown hair that's always in Joe's office? The posts are so bad this week. Oh, we got an update to this. Lack of personality. That was the one where I was, how am I connected to this YouTuber? I thought that was a good concept. I like that one. See, I've stopped doing those fun little mini games where it's like, how old is this YouTuber? Or how am I connected to this YouTuber? You can forget it. Everyone was mean about it. Do you know what? I am actually curious to see how these fill up. I'm wondering what you'll go for with annoying voice. Found a fan of Jack Sucks at Life. This picture isn't even real. These glasses have been edited on by somebody, because this is from before I wore glasses. That's the most annoying part about this. Jack, will you address the iPhone 5 allegations about Jack Sucks at Life? He broke my iPhone 5. Cancel him, please. What is... Oh, look, there it is. We should post in German for April Fools. Well, guess what? It barely even caught on. It's the next post down. Meine Mutter hat mir das einschlagen. I wonder what that translates to. Is it just me, or does the person in Jack Sucks at Geography look a lot like the person in Jack Sucks at Stuff? The posts are so bad this week. Oh, it's my birthday today, and I got the Jack Pack and the tubs. Epic. That's beautiful. Oh, look at that. You got the double autograph and the kite and the stuff. That's glorious. Thank you very much for the support. Because Jack didn't see it last time. I really like that. That looks really cool. Thank you. Why is the plant there? Does the plant have to be there? Pack similarly in every post, so Jack struggles to pronounce it in the next Reddit video. Alright, was Your Body 3 was 2 years ago. That's crazy, to be fair. I think most of them came out 2022, right? 2022, yeah, so nearly 3 years ago. Yeah, there was so many easy views back then. The question is, did I make the right call? I now produce slightly more high quality and fulfilling content, but do I get 1.7 million views on a Jack Sucks at Stuff video? No, I don't. Do I feel more fulfilled? Not really, to be fair. It's been 3 years since I last posted this. It's time to do it again. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, seeing as it's been 3 years, why not? Is it just me, or did Jack swear here? If not, I might be either deaf or congested. Congested? What do you mean by congested? Video ended up in a Croatian newspaper. Right, let's see it. Do I swear? I've seen the 100k steps has started. Jack, can we every year have a year-end Reddit special? What is this picture? And yeah, I do that every year anyway. You don't even need to ask. What's the first video you saw by Jack? I've got a basic one. It's a classic. It brought a lot of new people in. Minecraft trolling making my staff cry, not clickbait. A different time, 7 years ago. Let's watch the teaser.
No offense to you, Noor, or anything, but that's like...
I wasn't intending anything wrong.
Why did you build it like that? Why would you do that?
Why is it so, you know, like...
I wasn't...
Good times bullying, like, 14-year-olds. I couldn't imagine this kind of trolling content now. It would just feel way too mean. Is it wrong? I don't know. Maybe. 200k views 7 years ago, though. You know, can't go wrong. I got the best signed card. A Pretty Woman Kitchen. Yeah, 100%. It is one of the rarest signed cards, so I think it is probably the best one. Jack, what stories do you have of the weird kid from your school? I don't know. I can't think of anything, and that makes me wonder, was I the weird kid? I remember I went through a phase of being obsessed with broccoli, and I didn't even like the taste of it. It was just like a thing, and I like made a song about broccoli, and I like wrote it down, I shared it with people. The French teacher got hold of it, and she wanted me to sing it in front of the whole class, and I was too embarrassed, so she just ended up reading it out in front of the whole class, but she butchered the pacing of it. Oh, I was definitely the weird kid, wasn't I? Oh no. I think Jack was the weird kid at school. Exactly what I was going to say. Brilliant. Oh, someone's posted the exact facial expression that I was going to make after reading this post. Not looking good for you, Jack. In one word, how would you describe yourself? I finally, as promised, recorded the Q&A where you edit comments to make me look bad. Here's one particular screenshot. That'll probably be out on Thursday, so look forward to that in a couple of days. Jack Sucks at Stuff March recap. Oh, okay. We'll take a recap. Jack Sucks at Stuff channel uploaded 8 videos this month, so nice and consistent with the 2 per week. Your most uploaded days were Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Consistency is the key to success. The Wednesday upload was a blunder, even with Odoo. Yeah, the Wednesday video was meant to come out on Thursday. Of the 8 videos that were uploaded to this channel, one of these 2 had an astounding 108,000 views. It's not that astounding. I used to get like 200k views a video on this channel. It's fine though, I'm alright. Which one did better? I think it's this Reddit video. Let's see. What year did this happen? Top the stats. I did not realize that video did so well. Oh, well that's nice. That was just like a desperate attempt at a Thursday video as well. Should I do it again? I'll do that one again. We could do what year did this happen too. Alright, next up. Something special happened this month. Jack Sucks at Stuff channel underwent the first profile picture change since Duck Gang. Very exciting. Not many things were a trend this month, but to name a few, we had Jack Ducks at Life, we had the Reddit, Mr. Beast subscribed, yeah, that's pretty big news to be fair. The Ultra Red Turd Boy was found. This is your least viewed video, excluding the last Thursday upload, 50,000 views. How many movie references can I find? Yeah, I like doing these kind of things. I'd never expect them to do crazy well, but that is why I'm grateful to my channel members, because obviously these kind of videos, they never make a profit. I just lose money with the editing costs. So thank you to those who clicked the join button. I appreciate that. My estimated revenue is £5,000. Ooh, that's pretty good. Do you know what? I think it could be somewhat close to that as well. Whoa, which channel is the best final round? This has been going on the Reddit for weeks now, and it's all come down to Jack Sucks at Stuff and Turd Boy. Well, Turd Boy's obviously gonna win, aren't they? I will riot if Turd Boy does not win. Turd Boy for sure. How old is the kid you kidnapped, and how much would you take for him? 15 years and about 20p. Pretty Woman Kitchen gets kidnapped part 2. Oh my god, it's Foofik. I used to be a star. Everyone loved me. But then the views dropped. Sold me away like I was nothing. How dare you even suggest we're similar? I was also sold. Foofik, don't be mean to Pretty Woman Kitchen. You were given content, merchandise. All I got was controversy. We need to talk about Foofik serious pause. This is beautiful. I'll make sure you pay. Don't be so sure, matey. No, Foofik, no. Who said that? What is it? Oh my god, Jackson's a pop pirates appeared. This battle's gonna get interesting. Do you know what? That was amazing. I've watched Jack for nearly 10 years now. I'm 15. You started watching me when you were 5. That's crazy. And I always wished for a play button. Now I got one. Ah. Congratulations. Good tidings to you. Jack clap. That's epic. I'm pleased for you. Jack, do you still have the infamous green screen? Yes, it's literally there. I'm looking at it. It's just been folded up in the corner of this room for 4 years. You may not remember, but it doesn't actually erect I wish I didn't pause after saying erect. I started thinking about people being weird about me saying it, and all that happened was I just stopped. If I just continued plowing through the sentence, it wouldn't have been a thing. I can't put it up here because it doesn't fit because of the sofa. So anytime I filmed on these green screen videos, I'd have to move the sofa to the door, and then I was like trapped in. So I basically decided it was too much effort. As an April Fool's prank, we should make the face of the Reddit video this, and the title should be, why did I do this? I sometimes think that like YouTube videos on April Fool's are like a bit lame unless it's a good idea. So many are just like quitting YouTube and then it's them with a black and white thumbnail. Like I guarantee you'll find at least 2 of them. I'll think about it. I will think about the bold thumbnail. This is where I'd put my duck if I had one. I did speak to Tubbs, by the way, and we've managed to get the international shipping just a teeny tiny bit cheaper. So if you're not in the UK where it's just $3.99, double check your baskets again because it might be a better price. JK, best purchase ever. Oh, you did get it. Well, that's glorious. What a roller coaster. I have the 69th Jack Humping Plant card. That is arguably more valuable than the #1 Jack Humping Plant card. I drew Jack's Tubbs. Ah, well, that looks glorious. I like it in its little frame as well. Jack got on trending for gaming. Yeah, Geography channel is actually doing pretty good these days. JackSucksAtStuff's kind of just leveled out and isn't really losing views, but it's not gaining them. Whereas the Geography channel has picked back up in the last few months. Like, there's a lot of videos that are just doing consistently nicely, so I'm very happy about that, and I am going to try and keep doing the 2 videos per week instead of just 1. I just joined the Reddit after 6 years of watching Jack. I watch all the Reddit videos, and yesterday I was like, damn, I should probably join Jack's Reddit so my favorite YouTuber can admire my existence. Whoa. I'm not admiring anything, but I'm glad that you've joined. Guys, if you would also like to join the subreddit, please do. It'd be nice to get to 200k members. Jack should totally do this. Learning all the capitals, too difficult. Learning all time zones. How many time zones are there? 24. It would be quite a fun thing to know, and that's not too many. Reminder that Jack needs to buy this. Can't believe no one mentioned this last week. Oh, yeah. So I joined Steven Tries and Max and Ryan on an online YouTube quiz called Tension, and it was really fun, and I'm also a big fan of Steven and his friends anyway, so it was nice to actually chat with them. But yeah, if you like quizzes, I recommend checking this out because you can play along. I want to see more of this. This does not mean I'm asking everybody to recreate their own version of this exact concept. I needed to clarify. I know what you're like. Assemble shiny turd boy holders. Let's take a look. Oh, yes! I actually completely forgot about this, but the legendary Turd Boy 100k milestone cards, they're really rare. There's only 42 of them. It's something I requested, and I've literally, this is the first one I've actually seen, so I completely forgot about it. Oh, nice high value card. Epic. Fair play. Jack nimmt das neueste Reddit-Video auf. Es ist auf Deutsch. Anybody remember Trash Bag Becky? Do you know what? I don't even remember Trash Bag Becky. What? When did we do this? There's a third. There is not a third. What? Oh, it's April Fool's. Is this you, Jack? I think I saw you on Snapchat. Do you know what? This is actually my Snapchat, yeah. I'm just trying to branch out into different social medias, so if you see me on there, it's the legit guy. Interact with me, give me the views. For anyone confused why the Reddit is shit this week, it's because everyone's pranking Jack for April Fool's. You should have done the well on that note thing this week. That would have been perfect. Jack, I finally did it. 1,000-day streak on Duolingo. Fair play, congrats, that's epic. So that's where I got to, and then I stopped. I'm curious. Will you keep going? My 8-year-old's attempt at an African flag map. Wow. That is very impressive. Far better than I could do. Taking a second to note how much better Jack has gotten at GeoGuessr recently. Oh man, it is crazy to get a comment like that because I am so used to getting absolutely ripped into about my GeoGuessr skills. But yeah, I have improved slightly. I'm still terrible, but I'm like just a little bit better. I'm paying attention to roadsides finally, even though it's been 10 years. It would be nice to be a good player, but I just play GeoGuessr so little. Like, I literally only play it when I'm recording a video with Oscar, and that's what, once every 2 weeks. But maybe if I dedicated like a week to it, would that be enough to get me to a level I'm happy with? I don't know. But look at this, here's another one. Jack has actually improved quite a bit, lol. Recognizing road lines and driving side is pretty decent. There we go. There was also this moment. Jack has no clue, panic guesses. Oscar, not a bad guess from Jack because random similarity. I like how Zigzag says, that's an okay guess because they have similar number plates, when in reality Jack had no idea what the F he was doing. Yeah, I don't know why he's expecting me to know number plate meta. Jack Ducks at Life goes shopping. Okay, there they are in the car. There they are at Tesco. He's getting a Rubicon. Fair play. £6.50 with a club card. It's not Easter just yet, buddy. He's getting too excited, silly little fella. He's found the Freddos. Well, that's adorable. I got 2 signed cards in a single booster box. Yeah, that is a possibility. So you're guaranteed either Jack or Pretty Woman Kitchen. But you may also get a Kai or Becky. I found an unlisted Jack Sucks at Life video called Jack Eats a Burrito. Whoa, that's a throwback.
Hello there. I'm in Wales on holiday at the moment. But the other day, my...
Oh my god, it's a full vlog. What? Let's have a little look.
So I thought
I'm choosing some socks in Primark.
I'd like to give a shout out to the cheap child labourers that have made this such great value.
I wonder why it's unlisted. Ah, that does look delightful. That's a Weatherspoon's burrito. Okay. That was weird. Yeah. Words I think Jack would struggle to pronounce. Chilled green. For God's sake, you've got geography, you're doing maps and countries, you know you're good because you watch Jack's geography, the teacher yells at you for pronouncing the countries the same way as Jack. Apparently it's not Lesotho. Country pronunciation is a bit of a weird one, right? Because it seems like there is no correct answer sometimes. Like, I've pronounced something in a certain way and then had comments that I'm pronouncing it wrong, so I changed to the new way, and then I get comments from people saying that I'm still pronouncing it wrong and I should pronounce it the way I was already pronouncing it. So people just pronounce countries differently depending on where they're at. Sometimes the people in their home country want to pronounce it a certain way. It's a bit of a complicated one, so I've kind of just given up. Let's see what Google says the British pronunciation of Lesotho is.
Lesotho.
Lesotho. Yeah, see, I went through a phase of saying Lesotho, and then people disagreed. Do I go back to Lesotho? Please let me know. I don't know what to believe. Reminder for Jack to pay £10 if his mic starts dying because he keeps forgetting to do it. Well, guess what? Every single time my mic has died, coincidentally, I didn't mention in the video I would be paying £10 to charity. Ha 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 ha. The first YouTube merch I've ever purchased, and I'm not disappointed. Thanks, Jack. Thank you very much for the support, because I understand that this is not a cheap product, but I'm really glad that so many of you were, like, interested in getting it. And you got the Jack Massey signed card. That's a good one. Anyone know where this is? It's the Peak District. It's Grinslow Knoll. It would be kind of cool if I saw a photo of someone doing the same hike and standing in the same place, but, you know, just be careful, because it's not a beginner hike. JackSucksAtStuff. Anyways, I drew Jack Ducks at Life. Look at my little cute eyes. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Please bring back the Pretty Woman Kitchen mugs for July 4th Pretty Woman Kitchen Day. It's kind of a one-time drop. Sorry, guys. Duck Jack with my Pretty Woman Kitchen duck. Ah, glorious. And you know what? On that note, I am going to end the video. We have survived it through the April Fool's special with the terrible, terrible posts. Please join the subreddit and post something that's actually good for me to react to next week. That'll be fantastic. Also, a huge shout out to all my members that are sliding past my screen at an accelerating rate. Do appreciate your support. Only £1.99 a month for a load of custom emojis and your names in the Reddit video. Alright, thank you for watching. Appreciate your support as always, and I will see you later.